September 24th, 2025, 1:17 p.m. Chris Wood, Media Police Crimes Report, was formerly Polaris Media. I am a 6-year full physical, slave torture, brain injury, body mutilation, kidnap, sex assault, false arrest, arrest refusal, extortion, lies, time buying, cover ups, medically blacklisted, full physical, identity theft, attempted homicide victim for revenge retaliation through Ontario provincial police, criminal doctors who are involved, and junkie accomplices. 6 years ago, August 2019, on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, after me speaking of OPP, human trafficking, the homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and money laundering out of the Morning Star mission, I got shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, not by a bullet, but by something that went into my right ear. By the ex-chief or commander. He drove by. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler at the time. He waved at me. I waved back. When I waved back, a black truck pulled up beside him, pointed something, shot it, and it went into my ear. I started having burning. I started having electric shocking. My skull was invasively split internally. I have balloons inside my head now. My skull swells up. I get piss and shit going through my head and my face. I am under serious gag order threats that if I even mention my location, I am seriously going to be charged and fucked. Obstructions, intimidations, threats, preventing me medical help, legal help, or human rights help. When people disappear, families are murdered or missing, it is police crimes, it is serious criminal doctors, and it is their junky low-life accomplices. I am the end of my bloodline as well. 100% proven, provable, full identity theft has been done to me with the intent to commit homicide for disability fraud. And that's a fact through these crackheads. Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224, Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Christine Schultz, Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, and Shelley Hafner. They are human traffickers, sex slave traffickers, guilty of 6 years torture crimes against me as well. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, Lennox-Annington County General Hospital. She also works in KGH and Belleville. She is guilty of file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, and blacklisting, assuring I get no medical help or proof as to what I was shot with, including having me falsely charged twice in an attempt to give me a criminal record, in an attempt to turn crimes around against or by them back onto me, using their badges, their positions, their credentials, the lies, the cover-ups to avoid arresting and charging on themselves. They are buying time in hopes of deniability to avoid arresting, charging, and lawsuits for the crimes that they are guilty of, whether they have transferred or not, are still involved and 100% guilty of homicides and attempted homicides. My mother was stalked, tortured, and her life was taken. 2 of my dogs were tortured and their lives were taken. I have shown and proven 100% full physical, serious skull deforming, serious identity changes done to me, and there has been nothing I can do about it. When police want somebody's life taken, they assure it, and they have lots of help to commit and cover up. Life to the police mean absolutely nothing. poor, homeless, elderly, disabled. You are a commodity. You can be bought, sold, and traded. I was actually sold for the price of a welfare check for $740 to be tortured, for my identity theft, to be have my life taken for identity and disability fraud from crackheads for more money for drugs. Benefits everybody. They get more money. OPP and the rest involved, the police involved, get a homicide that they can have covered up using lies against their victims about being suicidal self-harmer, lies about drugs that I do not do, and I sure the fuck am not suicidal self-harmer. I've been trying to save my life. I've been trying to save my bloodline. I've been trying to save my identity. So for you to say that I am suicidal, go fuck yourself, especially when I've had no association with the lying pieces of shit who cast that lie. No criminal record or history, no association with any mental health, no association with any police involved prior to crimes involved against me, and each and every one of their lowlives, including two of them, are my cousins, Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick. Wanted inmate escapee Bill Woldridge, aka Bob Cross, 149 Center Street North. He's a highly obsessed homosexual. He used to stalk children for OPP, sex slavery trafficking. He was stalking my mother, thinks that he and I were switched at birth when he is 65, 70, and I am 53. Thinks that he is my dad and was calling my mother mom. He is a heroin addict, a heroin trafficker, a possible Russell Williams copycat. He also used to live in Picton, Ontario as well. He has many alias names: Bill Woldridge, Bill Coolidge, Bill Della Rossable, James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, and Robert Cross are some of his alias names. Behind a law office in a duplex on Center and Bridge Street or 34 Water Street in Queen Elizabeth Housing. Blair Hardy Kane, he is alleged OPP supervisor. He is guilty of brain injury, me, torture crimes. He is a highly obsessed homosexual. He's been stalking me for the past 7 years. He used to drive a Mercedes. He is a meth trafficker. He's guilty of financial thefts and frauds, welfare, disability, meth trafficking, rapes of a woman that is now deceased, and guilty of possible multiple homicides for and with OPP that are being covered up. Tyler T. Lake, who is the lover boyfriend to Robert Kane, OPP drug cop 7224. Jason Van Alstyne, he is a crackhead. He is approximately 45 years old. He is an obsessed junkie. He is guilty of stalking for 6 years, torture crimes. He's a stroke victim, but I can still prove his guilt and involvement. He's guilty of identity theft with the intent to commit homicide for disability and identity fraud. He sells laced fentanyl as well between Napanee and Kingston, Ontario. And I realized by me saying identity theft, identity changes, and everything else, how crazy it sounds. I 100% realize that, but I have 100% proof of the external damages done to me. I just don't have no right to get any medical help to get proof of the internal damages done to me. I also have illegal prisoner tracking onto me as well. This is how OPP are also framing their victims, their slave traffic victims. There is Raymond LeBlanc. Him and Tyler Lake are guilty of torturing and killing my dog Runt March 24th, 2023. Stalking, torture crimes, and attempted homicide. Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick are my cousins. They're both guilty of brain injury, 100% provable. Piss and shit torture, 100% provable. Skull deforming, and attempted homicide with intent to commit. Dale Hartwick, my cousin, personally told me of his involvement with this before he realized what he had said and done, who he was talking to. And Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns as well, Dale Hartwick's boyfriend. And there is also others involved, but I cannot give any names because I am under serious death threats from them, and so is my niece and my wife. So they can finish committing this and finish it against me. So to save them, hopefully, I am under serious gag order threats to not have any more lives taken. I have absolutely no feeling in the right side of my head or my face from being filled up with piss and shit. Holes in the back of my skull, and it feels like I have tape or something over my head that peels off all the time. I am being rotted and decayed. When I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body. Serious right lung damage, kidney damage, full right side of my head and face. I am 53 years old. I've been going through this for 6 years, and if they're able to do this provably to me, how many others has it been done to and gotten away with and covered up? How many lives have you truly taken and had it covered up? How many identity thefts have you actually committed and had it covered up? How many have you actually illegally framed through this and had it covered up and gotten away with it? How many lives have you seriously destroyed and bloodlines for revenge retaliation because you are life taking, badge wearing garbage who is above the law, along with your criminal doctors and your junkie pieces of shit? No criminal record or history, no association with anyone named, so this is not about hate in any way, shape, or form. This is about very serious criminal people getting away with very serious crimes, using badges, positions, their lies, their time buying, other police involved, obstructions, threats, homelessness, having their victims falsely charged to fuck them over even more. So, how many others have you actually done this to and gotten away with it? And by me saying this, you are guilty of ending a bloodline. I can prove I share DNA with each and every one of your low life garbage just through their piss and shit that goes through me daily, numbing me down. And yes, once again, 100% provable how. Fuck. Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, and the rest of you pieces of shit, you are going to answer for this one way or another. And to the arrest involved, if you think you're getting away with this, you think again, you crack meth head, junkie, low life garbage is all you people are. And I didn't come on here to name call. I did not come on here to curse and swear. But I am sick and tired of going through this and not being able to do anything about it and having my rights taken every step of the way, no matter what I can show and prove of this very serious, serious crimes, while these bastards are ending bloodlines and getting away with this. Especially the Hartwicks for drop charges and free fucking drugs that you junkies get given to you by the cops.